Phil Jackson put a book out, and apparently he said some things about like.
Was it good?
To you, I don't think it was really good. I think he said something along the lines of like the reason why his tenure didn't go well was because of you.
Yeah.
Yo, what's the word? Today we got a little former coach and player beef going on today. Phil Jackson recently released a new book and he took a few shots at Carmelo's playing style and how he's not a winner. But it wouldn't be his first time taking shots at him publicly.
He is a player that will be better off somewhere else and using his talent somewhere where he can win or chase that championship. Right now we need players that are really active, can play every single play, defensively and offensively. That's really important for us.
And Phil's not the first coach that'll call Melo out in a tell-all book either. But as usual, the person being called out has a different side of the story.
As a man, if I was that much of a hindrance to you, why didn't you have a conversation with me when I was there? Instead of bringing me in the office, showing me Michael Jordan clips of the triangle and telling me what not to do in the triangle because he did it wrong. This is shit that he told me. Right? Instead of doing that, let's just have a real man conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Melo, listen, I want to go in a different direction. Right? The teams is already, we weren't good. Like, let's just be, I'm not, no shot at my teammates, but like they know it too.
Of course, yeah.
We had a poorly structured teams, rosters those years. And you was at the helm of that. Nobody told you who to go get. You had this vision of wanting to play in a certain type of system, which is the triangle, which I love the triangle offense. At the time, it didn't fit the style of the NBA. We was a laughing stock of the NBA for being in the triangle. And I had to fight that. And I had to take those bullets. Not you, Phil Jackson. While I'm taking those bullets, you are in the stands tweeting, talking about Melo breaking the triangle.
That was crazy. I remember when Phil was on Twitter
This is the shit that I had to do.
Yeah.
I never spoke on him. I never spoke about him. I had probably 3 conversations with the band his whole tenure.
Really? Damn,
we didn't have a relationship. So if I was that much of a hindrance to you, you should have came to me and said it.
Like I stated, usually when a person is called out for their behavior, they do have a different story to tell. And if you paid attention to Melo while he played in the NBA, you'll know that there were 2 knocks on him his entire career. One, that he was selfish and a ball hog, and also he didn't play defense, which both were true. He only averaged 2.7 assists for his career, and I was actually surprised to see it was that many because Melo gave himself the ultimate green light every night. Now, I wasn't in the locker room, so I'm not sure how his teammates perceived him, but just from watching it on TV, it didn't look good at all. And one of his former teammates, Amar'e Stoudemire, did have a few comments about the negative impact Melo had on the team.
When I got to New York, I knew D'Antoni would allow me to play my full game. And that's what I was able to accomplish that first half of that season. And I was playing team basketball. I was getting everybody involved with Wilson Chandler, Raymond Felton, Gallinari. All these guys were playing, having career years. And then once we brought in another superstar like Carmelo, he requires a lot of attention. So when Melo comes to our team, the ball is not moving as much because Melo requires a lot of attention. He's one of the offensive greats. So when he gets to basketball, he's looking to score. And so a lot of the cohesiveness somewhat faded away during that time. And then I also started suffering some injuries year 2, year 3, battling back and forth. And that's kind of how things panned out throughout that time in New York. We tried our best. We gave it all we got, but we just couldn't get over the hump.
Man, there you have it. If a former coach and a player is calling out Melo, which one do you believe? It shouldn't be surprising because his play style isn't meant for team basketball. He is a 1-versus-1 ISO heavy player. He's really great if you're a fan of a specific player, but if he's on your team, you know the chances of winning are slim. And that's just the reality for most players. They know how to put up points, they know how to put up stats, but they just don't know how to win as a team. But I do appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. Catch you next time. Peace.